Fam, what's good? What's good? This your boy Thou, FamOverTV. Appreciate everybody tapping into the channel, showing love, liking, sharing, commenting, subscribing, just stopping by, whatever. Appreciate everybody. These videos are for entertainment purposes only. Viewer discretion is always advised. We got a good one today, y'all. This the video, this the stream they do not want you to see. You know what I'm saying? 1 second. Hello? What's up, baby? Yes, ma'am. You can come in here. Come on. Okay. No, thank you. All right. My bad, y'all, but yeah, this the stream they don't want everybody to see right here. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if everybody, I'm sure some people out there haven't heard about Dr. Sebi. He's not with us anymore, unfortunately. You know what I'm saying? But his teachings are still with us, and a lot of people are practicing some of his methods and everything he was teaching. But he has a crazy story, and I just wanted to dedicate this stream to him. So we're gonna be checking it out by the end of this stream. If you didn't know who he was, you should have an idea of, you know what I'm saying, what he was like and what he was practicing and what he was teaching and everything. So salute to everybody in the building. Make sure y'all hit that like button. Make sure you subscribe if you haven't already. What's up, Allie? What's up, Buddha Mike? Yeah, we're gonna get it going though. Let's go. Oh yeah, hold on. And it's day 38, y'all. Day 38, no puff. Still standing on it. So still feeling good, still standing on it. Day 38, holding it down, standing on business, y'all. I appreciate everybody that's motivating me. You know what I'm saying? And I'm feeling good, man. I'm just gonna stand on it, keep on doing it, keep documenting it and letting y'all know what's up. But let's go. What's up, Angela?
If electricity is produced by copper and carbon, the friction of copper and carbon, then where do we go in the human body and find the organ that produces electricity? We find that it's the brain. The brain is the center of motor. The nervous system is the conduit that carries the electricity to various points of the body to cause motion. Now, should we ask, what is the composition of the brain? It is made up of what? Carbon and copper. The pineal gland is carbon, and the cerebral cortex, copper. We not only find that in a human being, we find that in the eel in Brazil that produces electricity to kill his prey. And when you open the eel, all you find is copper and carbon.
Does everybody have a pineal gland? I was told the other day that everybody doesn't have one. Is that true or not?
If you had no pineal gland, you would not be alive. You would be in no motion. It's impossible. Every race has pineal glands.
Milk of an animal is what they gave us. Animals does not let other animals feed their cubs unless they are from the same gene. But we so-called intelligent people, Homo sapiens, educated professionals, we give our children the milk of a cow. But the milk of the woman, which is comparable with us, that nourishes ourselves because it is compatible. Not an animal. How could I be compatible with an animal? But all the religions give us milk and give us cheese. And then we blow in our nose. Our vagina is dripping and so our penis. Our ears are clogged. Our eyes are clogged and dripping sometimes because no one came with the message.
Dang.
So the brother asked a question about the milk, which is very important. Because the milk that we get from our mother's breast strengthens our immune system. I was a breastfed child up until what? 4 years of age. But when I came to America, I began to eat this stuff and I went into a state that was uncomfortable. But when I got away, here I am again. Never to go back on the garbage.
Because this video is static and it sound like that, y'all, because you can't find it nowhere. So I have to go find whatever I can find, you know what I'm saying? And that's what I found, you know what I'm saying? So it's gonna be a little rough, just this part, but you know what I'm saying? Bear with me. Salute to everybody in the building. What's up with y'all? Let's keep it going.
Oh, do I love it? The rice and the beans. And the pork chop. And the wieners. And the cheese.
The almond?
Yeah.
I used to recommend almond when I was in my crazy state very early in my practice. And when I found out that almond milk has cyanide, I discontinued that.
So no almond milk?
No.
There's only one.
I was on almond milk too, y'all. I swear. And for everybody that's stepping in right now, man, this is just a stream dedicated to Dr. Sebi. You know what I'm saying? A lot of his stuff he was teaching and a lot of stuff we can learn from. He's not with us anymore. He got a crazy story. And I'm going to just let the video speak for itself and, you know, we can chat about it, whatever. But salute to everybody. Make sure y'all hit that like button. Let's keep it going.
One disease. There's never been two diseases in the world. There's only been one disease. The compromising of the mucous membrane. And the mucous membrane of the African has been compromised 400 years now. What has the African ate since he left Africa that is really equitable to his system? What? And he has not eaten anything. So therefore the biological structure has been weakened over a period of 400 years. And in weakening the biological structure, then you may get lupus, you may get herpes, and you will get anything.
Anything coming your way.
Because the body has been deprived and the immune system has been compromised. And the immune system is responsible for diabetes, for leukemia, for sickle cell, for every disease in the world, including death. So don't only attribute age to the immune system. If your immune system is strong, you cannot get... Well, disease is the accumulation of mucus, breaking down the mucous membrane, and that mucus covering groups of cells in your body. Like, for instance, we have the mucous membrane in the body to protect us from the onslaught of aerobic bacteria, as they are called. But this mucous membrane is for protection. But now we eat acid foods, and the acid food breaks down the mucous membrane and does cause it to flow with the blood, covering other groups of cells now. Groups of cells that belongs to organs, depriving them of oxygen.
Found in the treatment of...
Hey, so look, check this out. I learned about Dr. Sebi like some years ago. Hold on a second. Come on. That's all good. I learned about Dr. Sebi some years ago, right, y'all? I have a friend, a lady friend in Flint, Michigan. She actually was diagnosed with cancer and she went through chemo. And well, she went through a treatment of chemo, but she stopped it after she started practicing, you know, Dr. Sebi's teachings and everything. And just to make a long story short, you know what I'm saying? She had lost all her hair and everything, lost weight and everything. Then she started following Dr. Sebi's teachings and got off the chemo and started a plant-based diet and everything. And I seen it with my own eyes, y'all. She reversed it. And to this day, she's still here. And this was years ago. But to this day, she's here. She's healthy. She grew her hair back. And that's when I learned about Dr. Sebi. And I started doing my research on him and everything. And I found out like a lot of people was on him, but they be hiding his story because they don't want us to know about this. You know what I'm saying? So, but let's keep it going, though.
AIDS is this. Two things we have to do simultaneously. One of them is to remove the cause of the presence of the mucus, which there is something in the intestines that need to be removed. Simultaneously, we have to nourish the body back to health, which requires two substances. It's a compound of calcium and the other is iron. But when we talk about iron, we have to be very careful.
Why?
Because there are two forms of iron. One that is ferrous sulfate. That iron will cause you to bind and prevent you from using the toilet.
More iron is a good.
But the other iron is a vegetable iron. One that is obtained from plants, such as the sarsaparilla, the burdock, the yellow dock, such as the one that we get from Honduras, the guaco, the contrivo, the hombre grande. All these herbs are heavily laden with iron. Upon giving this to the patient, you will see that the condition will be changing immediately. One patient was reversed in 17 days. Alex Suarez in Honduras.
And was the AIDS at a level of almost dying?
What they call HIV positive, he was at Kaposi sarcoma. So you know you're on your way out. You see, again, when I make the statement that I cure AIDS, it is impossible, virtually impossible, to believe that the statement is correct and true. Two reasons. First reason, the physician claims that there is no cure for AIDS.
Right.
But why should we take the word of the physician? What disease have we cured in 500 years using inorganic and carcinogenic chemicals? He has not cured anyone. So when he tells us that there is no cure for AIDS, well, what's new?
So you cured AIDS by cleaning the body?
Man, what's up, Dennis?
Cure AIDS from a positive to a negative HIV level. Here is one. This is from the Italian hospital. HIV positive, Hospital Vicente di Antoni. He is positive. In the next page, from the same hospital, the same young man, Oswald Zavala, he is negative. The Attorney General, Mr. Robert Abraham, went on the air and said that he would have put me not in jail. He would have put me under the jail. I was looking at him saying that right here in New York on television. I watched him say that. But I knew that this white man didn't know that there was one.
The cause of AIDS, not of my opinion. I do not oppose anyone my opinion, because my opinion may be off base, and I don't want you to be off base. I want to come with the truth. The cause of AIDS is the cause of diabetes, is the cause of sickle cell, is the cause of leukemia, is the cause of every disease. Some people are of the opinion that it was made and it was brought about through a chemical. That may very well be true, because they are chemicals that would kill you in 2 minutes or 1 minute. Just put you, if I take and put you in a cyanide chamber, you know a gas chamber? But isn't that cyanide and arsenic? Sulfuric acid and cyanide? And it kills in 2 seconds, right? Okay. So if I take another chemical that is less deleterious, then it may kill you in 4 years, in 2 years, in 1 year, breaking down the mucous membrane. But to break down the mucous membrane in the skin, the blood, and the lymphatic system, which makes up the immunological system, it could be food or a chemical. You're welcome. My job is to cure it.
Hey, Dr. Sebi be kicking some knowledge, y'all. Hey, but listen. Basically, he always saying the mucus, y'all. Get rid of that mucus. You know what I'm saying? Just like Buddha Mike said in the chat, man. Get rid of that mucus in your body. And like, I could tell like some foods that created, like, you know what I'm saying, mucus, you know, like cheese and milk and stuff like that. Cause when I was younger and eating that stuff and everything, I remember eating, and then afterwards be spitting and all that. And then for a second, I thought it was, you know, me smoking and everything. I thought it was, you know, the weed or whatever, you know what I'm saying? Cause I was smoking blunts and backwoods and stuff and everything. And I smoke, and after I'm smoking, I'm spitting like a motherfucker and everything. But I don't be doing that no more. So I'm like, damn, maybe it was because I was smoking, you know what I'm saying? The mucus was in me or whatever. But he basically saying, get rid of that mucus in your body, you know what I'm saying? And they got remedies and stuff like you can make at home, natural stuff and everything, and clean yourself out and all that and everything, and get rid of that mucus, y'all. So I believe, I'm a believer in Dr. Sebi, you know what I'm saying? I've seen it with my own eyes. I've seen people, you know, following his teachings, and they they going good right now and everything. And it's a reason why they be hiding all this information, hiding his case and hiding all the stuff he did and everything. They don't want us to know about it. You feel me? But make sure y'all hit that like button. Let's keep it going.
Well, my ancestors didn't have cancer. It was unknown. Why do I have cancer? When we go home to eat, we eat something that was definitely offend our biological and cellular structure. Why is that? Where did that message come from that we were supposed to eat starch and blood as a diet? When these things offend the black man's biology, this is the reason why we are sick. So today, we want you to know that we are a member of the organic family, and that because of that understanding or level of understanding, we could put forth the effort to ameliorate much of the ills that beset us. Isn't that beautiful? To come to that level of understanding that we need to change our diet to that which is compatible with our cellular predisposition.
And then I just thought about it. It's crazy because like everybody that was trying to bring Dr. Sebi's teachings to the light, you know what I'm saying, bring awareness to all the stuff he was talking about and everything. Unfortunately, like most of them, they're not here with us today. You feel me? And y'all know on this channel, you know, ain't no coincidences. You feel me? So I don't know, but you know, Nipsey was doing the documentary on him, and Nipsey's not here anymore. Nipsey Hussle, you know, the rapper from California. They said Nick Cannon was supposed to take over the documentary and release it, but years and went by, we ain't heard nothing about it. Left Eye. I mean, it was a lot of people, you know what I'm saying? There's a lot of people that was, you know, tapped in with him and everything. So, but let's keep it going, man. Salute to everybody in the building.
No, I don't believe that.
You had a confession?
Absolutely. Absolutely.
A confession as to like how he actually died, or
As to how someone participated in his death.
What were his last words to you on that phone call when he was locked up?
I know someone's trying to kill me, so I refuse to eat the food in here. I'm not touching this food. That's why I'm fasting.
Shit.
A lot of this. I'm sorry, Mommy.
I just came out with my own water. I appreciate the water that you guys gave me. I tap into the mountains around Atlanta. I have my own water line. It's full of minerals because I wanted to make sure we got what we needed. And it was asked by the people. So thank you for sharing that with me. I'm going to do my best to try to make my media a little bit more functionable.
And they look at it. And how hard is it to get the, I don't want to say supplies, but the natural ingredients that you need to supply people, especially right now during COVID? How difficult is it?
Envy, there's a war right now. We got to be honest with ourselves. When we go in a grocery store, what do you see? You see GMO versus organic. So you got a fight going already. So when we look at how hard it is for me to get out there and hustle up what we got as natural, well, COVID changed my game. And so while I've been on quarantine, I've had to find new ways of my hustle. One of the things that I find important about our Royal Sea Moss is that I know my divers. I want to get up and close to what I know. And so my father taught me, if you're going to tell the truth, be about the truth. Don't sit here and tell people lies for money. Money don't benefit you. Mm-hmm. A successful person moves no matter how, if they have $1 or $10 million in their pocket. So honesty is important. So my product is based behind that. I can't put it into my mouth if it's not the truth.
Being Dr. Sebi's grandson. One thing about me, I've been the curious grandchild. I asked him a lot of questions. I want to see a lot. I remember this particular birthday, and he asked me, what do you want for your birthday? I'm like, I want to see someone who has HIV.
That's what you said you wanted for your birthday?
Yeah.
Why was that the gift that you wanted?
I see all these documentations, putting them up in our office. Someone's going from positive to negative of herpes, HIV. I'm like, damn, this is all I'm putting in the file cabinet. Like, I'm starting to get curious. Like, well, damn, Grandpa, what is herpes? Grandpa's what is HIV? So we go to a particular person's house who had HIV. We go inside the house, and there's an odor.
Damn.
Like some onions. I'm like, what is going on? Like, Grandpa. So we get to the room. The man laying in the bed. That's when I realized how serious HIV was. He's laying in the bed like this. He tried to get up to do this. When he tried to get up to do this, he started,
He was out of breath?
He was out of breath and sex. I'm getting nervous. Like, whoa, what does he have, right? 7-8 months go by. He like, let's take a ride. I'm like, oh, we here at this house again. The man is at the door. Sebi, I'm cured, Sebi.
1985, he got arrested because he was printing in magazines that he cures AIDS and sickle cell and cancer. And they like, that's false advertisement, that's malpractice of medicine, all type of thing. He wasn't no doctor. He just used herbs and his understanding of herbs. And he went to trial in New York. And he proved in the state of New York on record that he said, bring me y'all AIDS patients from y'all doctor. He treated them while he was on trial. He said, now have y'all doctors test them. The same ones diagnosing with AIDS, had them test them. 77 patients on record in 1985 by his herbs. Why we ain't never heard that? Why that ain't been on TV? They got a Tupac and Biggie, the 55th documentary they done made about the Tupac and Biggie murder. You know what I'm saying? But why we ain't seen no doc on that? Why that's not no headline news? You feel me? What's to me is the story is that he went to trial against the state of New York and won. Then the feds indicted him. And he went to trial against the feds and won. And
y'all know how hard it is to beat the feds. And guess what, y'all? He defended himself. He didn't have no lawyers or nothing. He was there. He did it all himself. And he beat the feds in the state. In New York, y'all know how hard it is to beat the feds? Man. So that's why I definitely believe in his teachings and everything. And like, I believe it's the truth. Like, I believe, like he say, you can heal yourself. You can reverse any disease or anything. You know what I'm saying? You just got to listen. Fasting, like the little things, sea moss, plant-based diet, little stuff and everything. So, hey, this is a good stream right here. You can learn some shit, y'all. You know, I know I just go over a lot of people's head. And I want to say this, while I was looking for these videos, I see it's a lot of people out there talking about Dr. Sebi was fake and all this shit was fake and all that and everything. Man, that shit weak. You feel me? Like, that let me know right there. Like, I be seeing people talking about, man, it's agents on YouTube. Like, they part of the propaganda and they be putting out these agendas to throw us off and everything. And that was a prime example, because how the fuck can you say he fake and he didn't do all this stuff when it's proven? He went to court, trial, beat the state, beat the feds, cured 77 AIDS patients. And y'all go get online on TikTok and YouTube and talking about, oh, Dr. Sebi was a fake. That shit wasn't real. I'm like, man, it's crazy out here, y'all. Let me keep it going, though. Hit that like button.
Judge even said like, oh yeah, you know, my whole life I wanted to change the world, but I just ended up being a judge. But today I'm gonna find you not guilty and change the world. That was her statement at the end of the whole trial. By finding him not guilty, she gets to impact the world. And yeah, we ain't never heard that story. You gotta search for that. So, you know, after that, they'll go into everything he's done and, you know, figure out exactly how powerful dude was and why he ended up mysteriously dying in jail recently.
Why is chicken the devil?
Listen, people don't realize what inflammatory means. In definition, when it comes to the body, to be inflamed in your kidneys, your intestines, to be inflamed in your arteries means that you now have, or major organs, you have now opened yourself up for diabetes, hypertension, hormonal irregulation. For women, and I get these calls a lot, hormone balance for women when they have high anxiety, problems with having children. So when I say inflammatory, it means that you have lost the ability to do something because you are out of balance. Get off chicken for 30 days and tell me how you feel. So a lot of women are no longer depressed. Their fibroids have shrunk. Their bodies are acting in a way that seem more balanced, in a way they're thinking clearly. So when this started to happen and it became a routine, and you know, I've been with my father, you know, many years and watched this happen.
Right.
I was convinced then, I am convinced now that chicken is the devil. When you find out that chicken is inflammatory, what does that mean? I'm telling you, it means disease.
Hey, y'all, I've been off chicken for about, what, 2 weeks now? And I'm trying to tell you, and you can't tell, I love me some chicken. I love chicken my whole life, but you know, I just took a break from all this meat and all this type of shit. I've been off chicken for 2 weeks, y'all. And no lie, I feel so much better. Like, my digestive system is so much better like my stomach. If I show y'all my shit, like I didn't drop down. Like I could see my 6-pack coming in. Like, man, it's crazy, man. Hey, I don't, and I used to be, man, you couldn't tell me nothing about no chicken, especially like fried chicken breast and wings and shit. But I had to get off of it, and I feel better and everything. But I know it's hard to get away from that chicken, y'all. But let's keep it going. Let's keep it going. And you say you want in the membership, you got to get out of the chat, fam. You got to exit out of the chat if you're on your phone. Exit out, and then you'll see the page and everything. Then it should be like join or something right there. You should be able to click it like that. But if not, man, shit, we appreciate you just being here and just showing love. You feel me? What's up, Monica? Appreciate that. Let's keep it going, though. Everybody hit that like button.
One of my listeners was asking about your connection with Lisa Left Eye Lopes.
Oh my God, I was going to mention that. Lisa was the only person that had the nerve to tell me something that shook me up, and she was right. Lisa came to me for healing, like Michael Jackson did, and they both received what I had to offer, and they were quite satisfied.
Like Michael Jackson, he gone, Nipsey gone, Left Eye gone. It's crazy.
But one night, Lisa asked me, what is it that I'm supposed to do to put me on the other side and keep me there? I say fast. She said, for how long? 40 days. She fasted for 42 days and 42 nights and didn't eat anything for those 42 days. Look, Lisa looked so beautiful. So I'm in my hut. At 2 o'clock in the morning, somebody's at my door. It's Lisa. Lisa coming in the door with 2 cups in her hand. And she said, look, this is sea moss. I made some sea moss. So we sit there and we start talking. She said, but I want to tell you something. I feel good. I feel very good. And but I want to tell you something else. You needs healing. When Lisa told me that, I wanted to shrug it. I wanted to pretend I didn't hear that. But no, it resonated differently. The girl was right. She was 100% right.
Wow.
She came to me for healing, but yet she told the healer, you need healing. Telling me that this girl had a beautiful mind, as we call it, sight. She was, and she was right, because there were things that I was wrestling with, things that I was struggling with, and she saw it. She was the life of the village.
Because of your connection to her in those final days before her transition, they wanted to know, do you feel she was at peace?
Very much so. Very much so. She had resigned. If there's anyone that I have met that was connected to her transition or to their transition, was Lisa Left Eye Lopes.
Wow.
She knew she was living it. She was showing us. Look at the documentary again. She's showing us. Remember when she said that the spirit that took the little boy Lopes that was killed on the highway was for her. And it wasn't 2 weeks later, she was gone.
Very interesting.
Wow. That's heavy.
She could see. She shared many things with me that I put into motion that works. But we never would give her any credit because she's just a rapper. Oh, yeah? But remember, she's a unique expression of this cosmic procession. You cannot calibrate anyone. There isn't any book to calibrate anyone. How could you do that? When you were unique, there's nobody like you in the universe.
Hey, man, rest up to Lisa Left Eye, man. She was ahead of her time too, and it's sad. Everybody that was going to learn from Dr. Sebi and going to following his teachings and everything, and then trying to bring awareness to him and everything, they unfortunately and this transition somehow, some way. So it's kind of crazy to me, and I'm sure they're gonna be mad at. You know what I'm saying? We doing this stream right here today. I'm sure it's going to be something, you know what I'm saying? Because this is like a damn near documentary on Dr. Sebi. Yeah, I'm sure they don't like this, you know. But fuck it. Got to bring it to the light, you know what I'm saying? And this should help some people. If you're feeling some type of way and everything, just try it. You know what I'm saying? It ain't gonna do nothing to you. You know what I'm saying? Try it out. See how you feel. You might be like, damn, he was, you know. So, but salute to everybody in the building, man. Appreciate everybody. Let's keep it going. Let's keep it going.
There's just a lot of people in the world who are suffering. They're sick. They're not happy. They're looking for answers. They don't know where to turn. Well, I know a man who's been curing AIDS since 1987. This guy has taught me a lot, and I need to share my knowledge, with the world.
I say, Ron, I have 2 questions. What are they? Is it a fact that the Bible shows that the herbs are for the healing of the nations? She said, yes. Is it a fact that the father of medicine, Mr. Hippocrates, established the principle of medical science by curing all disease? Did he use chemicals or herbs? The judge said, herbs again. Last question, Your Honor. Is it a fact that science shows that the human body is carbon-based, and because the human body is carbon-based, the substance that is to complement that carbon-based body has to be carbon-based? She said, yes. I said, because when a substance is carbon-based, there is electricity, and you, my brothers and sisters, are electrical. Electric plant, electric body. That you call is chemical affinity.
That case that I won was a powerful case. The white girl who liked me, and I didn't know it. She called me one night about around 8 o'clock. She said, could I come and see you? I said, yeah. She came over, Ruby. She said, you did something that had not been done, ever. Oh, yeah. Guess what? They already groomed a young lady to obliterate what you did. What you mean? He said, well, they already groomed a black girl, and they got a few leaders that is helping. And guess what it was? When I won that case, a week after winning that case, what was the most publicized news throughout the United States and the world? Tawana Brawley was raped. Oh, yeah. I told her that. Black America never knew that. Tawana Brawley was never raped. But the smarter Dr. Sebi case.
Man. And they still doing that to this day. They definitely do that. They throw something out in the media to cover something up. They did it to him. Because that right there, like, healing 77 patients of AIDS or HIV. That's supposed to have been blasted all over everywhere. Like, y'all said it wasn't no cure. How did he heal these 77 patients and change them from from positive to negative? You know what I'm saying? And same tactics they was using back then, same tactics they using now and shit. Some will be popping like right now to be good for us, that can help benefit us, all this, the human race. I mean, all those people and everything, and they'll throw something out there to cover the shit up. You know what I'm saying? Just like the Diddy stuff or the Drake stuff and all that. It's probably something like, they put stuff out there. It's like, and they still doing that, y'all. It's crazy, but let's keep it going, man. Dr. Sebi was that guy, man. I'm trying to tell y'all. Let's keep it going. What's up, Smoothie? Baby Cake, Star, Golden Goddess. You done had so many names. Salute, though. Let's go, though. Let's go. Salute to everybody. What's up, Pulitzer?
The judge said, well, Dr. Sebi, will you please begin? Where do I begin? Begin where you say you cure AIDS and the physician said there's no cure. The physician is 100% right. There is no cure for AIDS or any other disease. The judge said, just a minute. There's a contradiction here. The newspaper says that you cure AIDS. Then you agreeing with the physician. That's a contradiction. No, it's not. When you're limited, it is. But when you live out the box, it isn't. She said, help me. She said, of course. The physician takes the position that there is no cure for AIDS or any other disease, and the physician is 100% right, according to their philosophy. on their perspective. Their medicine didn't show them a cure. So how could they say that there is a cure?
Hey y'all, and this how he got hot with the feds and everybody and everything. After he was healing these people and everything, Dr. Sebi put ads in the paper to let people know you can come to him and get this holistic or natural healing, and he can heal you and cure you of HIV and everything. When they seen the paper and everything, they came to him like, "Hey man, you can't do that. Like, ain't no cure for this or whatever." You know what I'm saying? He like, "Yes, it is. Like, how y'all gonna tell me whatever?" And that's how it all started and everything. And hey, just to give y'all a little briefing, let's keep it going. Hit that like button.
But the perspective that prepared me, there is cure for AIDS and every other disease. Oh my God, when I said that, the physician jumped up. Your Honor, Dr. Victor Herbert said, Your Honor, what other perspective could there be? After all, this patent on us, the FDA has a patent on us. You cannot talk. The FDA talk, you shut up. Oh yeah? Well, I'm gonna find out. So, the judge said, what perspective is yours? Dr. Victor Herbert, Dr. Bonanno, and Dr. Christopher said, how could there be another? I said, there is another, Your Honor. And what is the other? The African bioelectric cell phone. I've never heard of such a thing. That's what the physician said. He had never heard of the African bioelectric cell phone. I said, of course. But we have to remind the good physician that he have not heard of a whole lot of other things.
Right.
But that doesn't deny the existence of the African biomineral electric cell phone. What is it? Okay. The allopathic claim that there are multiple diseases. The African biomineral balance negate that position. There's only one disease, never been two. The allopathic claim that to treat the multiple disease, you must use a chemical, which is violating God. Right? The African biobalance says no. It's a nutritional approach. Electric food.
Voorhees, what up?
Your Honor, I told you that this man was insane and unscientific. He said there's only one disease, but there's only one. Remember, I'm the boy that didn't go to school. I'm going to break things down to the least common denominator. When I was a steam engineer, I found out that in a machine, thermodynamics I'm talking about, or an automobile, the only thing that could cause this machine to go bad is what? Short circuit, obstruction, overheating. The same thing with the human body. So what did I do? I put compounds together that would cleanse the human body of what? Of mucus.
Of mucus, y'all. Get that mucus out of your body. It's all good, Voorhees, man. Everybody notifications off, man. They of course and definitely for this video, I'm sure the notifications and there's gonna be some kind of barriers and everything. They don't want us to get this out. They don't want nobody to be watching this type of stuff. But salute to everybody in here. Hey, get that mucus out of y'all. That's all he was kept saying. Get that mucus out of you, and you'll be straight. You feel me? Let's keep it going. Let's keep it going. So did CIA? I don't know if it was the CIA or who it was, Pilgrim, but I feel like somebody did. You know what I'm saying? They had to go ahead and transition him out of here because of all this type of stuff he was teaching and everything. They didn't want this out, man. And it was a lot more videos. I couldn't even get them all, y'all. So we might have to do a part 2 one day or something. But let's keep it going.
In so doing, AIDS, sickle cell, lupus, herpes, blindness. It sounds too simple, right? Well, that's not my fault.
They have complex things, and then they deal with the complexity. And boy, that's a job. But with us, on our journey from Africa to America, it was easy because the slave master had a ship and brought us over. But getting back to Africa, we get confounded. We can't go back now. We don't know how to go back. We better not even go back. Because when I tried to go back, this is what I did. My first trip with a passport was to Kenya. So I went to Kenya and they said, where your passport? I said, I have no passport. I said, I was taken away 500 years ago. I'm back.
Man. Hey, yeah, it's way too much money in Big Pharma, y'all. Y'all know Big Pharma don't be playing. You can't take no paper out their pocket. And with him teaching this, healing 77 patients, beating the feds in the court case and trial, beating the state, healing 77 HIV patients that he cured. If his teachings got out to all around the world, man, you know how much money it took out of it put a dent in the Big Pharma. They don't want that. Same thing with, you know what I'm saying, with cancer and everything. And let me say this, y'all, because you know they finna be tripping, and I'm still on YouTube parole. Allegedly. Even though we know, just read between the lines, even though I gotta say it, entertainment purposes only, y'all, because they gonna be tripping about this stream. They gonna be tripping.
When I left, I didn't have any passport. So why are you looking for a passport now? Is a passport African? Put it one side. They put me one side and send me back out. But you think that was bad? That was a bad way. I go to Africa. I go with my wife, and I said, well, boy, I'm happy. Girl, we're going to liberate Africa. We're going to do something for another country. I go to the song, Dr. Parinyatwa in Zimbabwe. I said, Dr. Parinyatwa, I think the problems are over with. Not only Zimbabwe, all of Africa. Here is Hospital Vicente di Antoni, is an Italian hospital. Department of Blood and Laboratories. Oswald Savala, HIV positive, on the 25th of November of 1993. 17th of January of 1994, HIV negative. This boy named Alfredo Lagos, this from the Red Cross, the Honduran Red Cross. It says here that this boy, it doesn't show any date of which he contracted AIDS. Why? Because he was born with AIDS. But down here it says he's negative on the 19th day of January of 1995. Another one. This one caused a laboratory to call for me. I thought it was funny.
Hey, y'all. And then this what he did in court, too. In court, he did this same thing. Like I read the stuff and everything. In court, he did this same thing. He went through the records and he showed. He like, yeah, you see, they was positive on this date and everything. He like, after I, helped him and taught him my teachings and everything. Look at this date. They went back to that same doctor, same hospital where they got tested at, and they said that they was positive then. Look at this date. They got tested again, and now they negative. So obviously, his teachings was working. And they don't want that out. You know what I'm saying? They probably gonna try to crucify me for doing this stream, y'all. I swear, man. I know it's gonna be some bullshit, man. But man, let's get it out, man. It's all good, man. We on good waves over here, man. We on good waves.
Listen to the next one, the other one. His name is Alex Suarez. On the second day of
January, this boy of August, he found himself with HIV positive on the 19th day of August of the same year. 17 days later, the boy is no longer HIV positive.
Damn.
So they called me for what? I don't know. Because I know they're not going to change it. Now, this one you're going to like. This one is from the San Diego Public Health Laboratory. It says here that this man has the HIV-1 RNA 26,205. The boy was supposed to be dead at 25, right? Just go to the other page. 6 months later, he's less than 400. He was killed at 15. So anybody would want to read it? Because I could be lying, because that's the way we think. But here it is. No, that's possible. I could be lying. Here, young lady. So, curing AIDS, well, sit and look. That's the easiest thing for niggas to do. We could do more than that. Curing AIDS, to them is big thing. To us, it's nothing. You understand? But now, here is where this little culprit comes in. Where did I put it? The blood? No, no good. Here it is. Blood and starch. Blood and starch? Blood and starch is going to prevent you from doing what the ants do for each other. And when it's getting ready to rain, you know what they do? All the black ants, they begin to do what? Cut the leaves and take them to their little nests. Ants doesn't eat leaves. They eat the mycelia that grows underneath with the temperature. They are farmers, but they provide when it rains. Red ants does the same. But we black people, we can't do that. Because when your brother showed the world that he cured AIDS, why didn't the African country jump on it? All the African people eat is blood and starch. Nothing else. But that is the African that you and I dream about.
Hey, man, Dr. Sebi was amazing, y'all. And this video, like I said, I gotta say this is for entertainment purposes only, and in no way are we trying to misinform people or do anything like that or convince somebody to follow anything or anything. You know what I'm saying? Everything's allegedly, and I gotta say that because you know they be messing with me and they be bullshitting. So I don't, but hopefully we should be straight. I appreciate everybody who tapped in. We definitely gonna do a part 2 and everything, y'all. Got to, because I mean it's just amazing everything you've been teaching, and it's a lot more stuff. You know what I'm saying? I ain't even get into yet because some of the stuff I ain't even want to do the videos because I'm like, man, if I play this and he say this, they go be like, oh yeah, no, hell no, nope, we putting you right back in YouTube jail, dog. Yeah, I'm trying to get up out of there, y'all. I'm trying to get off parole. You feel me? So salute to everybody who tapped in. Go do your own research, y'all. Get that mucus out your body. You know what I'm saying? Make sure you like the video. Make sure you subscribe. Salute to all my moderators, man. Salute to all the members. Salute to content management. Everybody, I appreciate everybody, man. Much love, y'all. Stay on way. Stay positive, y'all. And peace and love to everybody. I'll see y'all soon, man. It's your boy Thou, FamOverTV. Peace.
Fam over.